Guys, welcome to the garage. Thanks for joining me today. Today we're working on a cool project, more storage in the garage. There's something that you can never get enough of in your garage, and we have a really cool product from a company called Fleximount. They have a really cool multi-tiered shelf system that's going to bolt up to the joists of the ceiling here, and it's going to provide for some extra storage space. So let me show you exactly what this is. We got it unboxed. We're going to work on getting it installed here and show you how flexible and useful it's going to be. This is the 8-foot long by 3-foot wide model. 4 of these shelves are for the top rack and 4 are for the bottom. And then you have the upright supports and all of the hardware and screws to put this together. To start the installation process, I'm just building the supports. These hang from brackets that mount into the roof joists. There are 6 of these, 4 corners and then 2 middle supports. The important part here is just to make sure that you get them all the same length, because they are adjustable to different heights depending on the desired spacing of the shelves and how far you want it from the ground. Tools are included for the installation. However, I decided to use an impact driver with an Allen bit and a 13mm socket for securing the fasteners. Now these are all 6 of the supports. These 3 go against the wall on this side, and then the other 3 I have, those are going to go across from those on this side, about 36 inches apart from those. I just need to make sure they're all spaced the same way. And then there's these support brackets on the side that keep them from swaying. And now I'm going to put together these shelves. The shelves just screw together. There's a bracket for each side that screw in, and then they screw down the middle as well. Now the shelves will install after I get the braces installed, but you can see how there's these heavy-duty brackets on there. That really allows for each level to hold 500 pounds of weight, so 1,000 pounds total. Now here, starting the installation process, I am now finding all of the studs in the ceiling. So I want to make sure I find all of my wooden studs. You want to know which way your roof joists run. And then I'm just screwing in. I'm pre-drilling with a drill and then screwing in the black bolts that came with this, 1 on each side of the support beam. So I'm going to do that for these 3 supports that go along this wall. And then once I have these 3 installed, I'll be able to mark the location where the other 3 go. And now I am using a laser level to help find that location. And that really is a really good way, because I want to make sure that I'm getting the next 3 perfectly symmetrical with these 3. That way they'll line up. And the laser really is the way to go. So I'm just marking the location of the stud with the laser, and then I'll be able to pre-drill and install the next 3. Now this part, you want to be very precise. You want to make sure that you're getting the measurements exact, because if these are exact, then the shelves are going to fit in exactly and it's going to turn out good. So just take your time, measure exactly. The laser level helps a lot just to make sure we're getting the exact location and on the same exact studs. Now that all 6 supports are screwed into the ceiling, I'm able to now install the shelves, which is done just one section at a time. Now there is some flexibility in the support arms, so they can move slightly to accommodate while installing the shelves. This is where you're able to check to see if you measured and installed the supports correctly. There is some adjustability, so if you happen to not get them perfectly aligned, you can adjust the support arms by moving them around slightly to different mounting holes to accommodate for those imperfections in your measuring, which is what I had to do right here. Now, luckily, though, you can loosen up the bolt even with the shelf installed, move the support arm around, retighten it down, securing the bolts, and making sure everything's aligned and fitting properly. With all the shelves in place, they're secured down with the screws that are included. I like that a nut is not needed for most of these screws. All of the shelf pieces are pre-threaded, so only 1 screw is needed to secure them down. And all safety brackets are required for a secure installation. With the storage rack complete, I'm able to now test out my new storage area on this Fleximounts 2-tier storage system. I like that these really long 41-inch gray bins can fit on here. I could fit up to 8 of these on there, which provides a lot of great added storage to the garage. Guys, so I got some of my storage items already up here, already testing out the storage capacity, which is huge with this. I mean, really wasn't that bad to install. I mean, really just working up on the ladder, making sure getting all those screw holes into the joists, finding the joists. That's a little bit challenging, but just using a stud finder made it pretty easy. Also, the laser also helped getting that all lined up on this side That was a big help as well. I like the adjustability of this. I have this set, this could come down even lower. I have it set at about 7 feet from the ground. My vehicles can still safely and without problem drive right underneath this, no problem. So it's not gonna hinder any of my garage usage. It's really taken advantage of a lot of this unused space on this wall and up on this ceiling here. So now I have a lot of great storage area, a lot of great space to store all these things. On the upper rack, I'll probably store things that I don't use as much. The lower one, which is a little more accessible, I can do more everyday things. It also seems very solid. Once it's up there, it feels very sturdy. I like that. Everything's kind of bolted in. There's a lot of screws that are holding this together. So I think it can hold the 500 pounds per level. That's 1,000 pounds total. So I'm impressed with this. Guys, there's also a lot of different models as well. Fleximount sells different models. They have ones that just have like the 1 tier. They have this 2 tier. They have a little bit shorter, wider. A lot of great options. So be sure to see the link to this down below. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.